wise. But we've done this before.
Don't whisper. It says we're streaming. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. It's your boy Deshaun. Labor Day week. So welcome. This is going to be a good show. Got a great show.
Anthony of Mark Anthony Productions. Anything I say can and will be used against me.
Dian Anatolian coming here for the first time to America.
Well,
You gotta go hit Jack London tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
Hey.
hey,
Murder him with that.
like, where is he from?
I was dumb.
Oh, they
Just
just
sit
throw
back and
pennies
look.
at Oh, love me like you do.
Shame. You ain't gotta say nothing else. Just throw out just a little bit. Lies, they'll do
Look,
that.
we was in London one night. Old girl was at a bar in London, and she walked up to him and said, "It's something about you."
Ready. So, welcome to the show, fellas.
See, and I'll spend a lot of energy macking, and this man turning them down. You whining and dining, you simping.
Remember, no matter how fine she is, or something.
in town, getting ready to shoot this documentary tomorrow.
Okay.
This beginning is the intro, and we're excited about it. Just arrived yesterday. We had to get the production going on. We went through some places to find what we need. Okay. So the documentary is on DeAndre Carter, NFL player. It's his 11th year in the NFL. So grew up in San Jose. And,
Sac State. My cousin plays football for Sac State.
Was that Amy?
Huh?
Okay. Was
Davion.
that? Oh, okay. I was thinking about
Ross.
Otis Amy. Okay.
Another former 49er.
But yeah, he's a Bay Area dude. And his story is basically a guy like that, 6'5", 200 pounds, running 4.4s. He's 5'8", probably about 185 pounds, and his story is incredible because he was actually
He wasn't a burner either.
He
ridiculous speed.
Yeah, so at his pro day, he ran a 4.3. So.
Oh.
Got a quick a quick glance at the trailer. It's looking at
how it ties in. Accomplished on the football. If you even get an opportunity. You woke up and wasn't feeling it that day.
and we find
International.
new niches and cultures outside of, because when you think of Brazil, what do you think of when you think of Brazil from you and Deshaun?
When I think of Brazil, I used to think of surfing and the Gracie family doing jiu-jitsu. City of God, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Brazil, I think of exquisite.
Well, that too.
Exquisite company.
But how do they get time to do it? They're fighting and surfing all day.
A land of beautiful women.
Mm-hmm.
Capoeira, or what is it?
Capoeira. How do you say Capoeira?
Capoeira.
Yeah.
I think of that. See, a
Another
nigga is cultured, man.
His one is mixed up, but so basically, what we try to do is right. So most people I'll ask if they think about Brazil's, the butts and everything, the BBLs and all that type of stuff,
and Hoist Gracie.
And it's so what we like to do is, if we were to go target something in Brazil, we would go to like the Amazonians, right? Mm-hmm. Like a place where most people don't even know the Amazonians in Brazil. I know you brothers do, right? But
we read books.
We know that.
Yeah, exactly. So, but most people don't even know.
Peacock bass.
But we try to.
But culture to the side, I just want to have a shot one day at me in a movie, and I look up in that big giant statue of Jesus.
That's Junipero Serra.
Oh, it's not Jesus?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Christ the Redeemer.
I was like, aware that the images that we have of Jesus was actually painted hundreds of years after Jesus was some nobleman's son or love or something twisted, right? So when I say the common is English, and y'all probably looking at me saying, I know you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
In Brazil, what is it like?
Life in Brazil.
Shit.
Yeah.
Salute. Salute to your youth, man.
And some of y'all ain't even been to LA.
Like life in Brazil, it's like everyone like is here just talking to people like so. Like here. It's very nice to be like at the beach or like talking. And it's always late from work.
I was just gonna.
Most late for me.
Everybody's
Still shower, you know, like
wow.
yeah.
In the afternoon,
No.
that's one of the biggest culture shocks in Mexico. The
I-
One to three, everybody now. Lunch, and then let's take a good.
Portugal was also like a bit pissed because I couldn't eat after 11 p.m. And I finished things late. I am like, you cannot.
Wow.
No,
So it's not Vegas,
Not that
huh?
Rio is like 24 hours, like, but like you find much more.
They about the dollar.
Then he's something. There's
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
3 in the morning. Open to sell food after 11, like at 11:30. Man, just go to bed.
I would say life. Yeah, I should
Club
be
in
specific.
London.
Yeah, because I need a guy
Brazil.
trip.
Right
Yeah.
now.
So I got
So yeah, 2018, I was there to shoot. The girls are outside of obviously like I mean, I think for the or something down there because we're so from Oakland to a place like that. I mean, it's just
There is very common.
women. The women there, if that makes sense. Like they're this is what we gonna do, then they kind of fall.
But yeah, there is a lot of jack.
Yeah,
Shout out to Marcus.
yeah, we out there because I be watching.
the Diddy.
That's
Well,
a
let
negative
me-
connotation.
They call me
I
now.
know.
They
I
like
hear you.
dude in the 80s or the 90s.
Luke had shit cranking.
Yeah,
Okay, Luke. Okay, I
Uh,
would say Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah.
Pretended, and then when I got to be a teenager, something jumped off, and it was like, jump in. I was like, I don't know how to swim. He was doing great. Man, I was.
I'm a swimmer.
I
I
have
swim.
Anthony, we travel. Like, we see him like, hey, jump into the water. It's like,
Now this is because I swim and I. But listen, a lot of shit is mental. 5,000 feet of water. It is
Theo
swimming.
Huxtable.
Oh yes, recipe.
Yeah. Oh, so island,
I
and
need to
this
go to
nigga
Santorini. Yeah,
is one
let's go.
of yeah. Much plans all of our trips as far as where to.
Santorini.
It's known, but you can ask a Bob in San Francisco now if she want to go to.
You got
Yeah.
motherfuckers talking about shit. And
Hey,
Tulum was cranking in the 80s.
I'm
If
not-
you
Yeah,
know, you
like
know.
they.
You're getting flown out.
so me and he, and so I was down there with a buddy. What were
But
don't
you?
know
he
who
see,
cooked
he,
this
he, he
shit.
see the
Acai.
I say, okay.
you look at the
Yes.
acai and you're like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's the
it makes
acai
healthy.
bowl.
Yeah.
It's a plant.
It's a
from
plant.
Amazon.
Yeah. Where now?
AC.
They got him at Costco.
I'll
Yeah.
take.
Just hold on.
Yeah.
Or it might be kangaroo.
Yeah.
Hey, if they put the right gravy on it and lie to me,
Yeah.
I'll be.
Seriously.
And keep lying to me,
Yeah,
and I'll be sitting there like.
They don't do that.
So we was
They never flew an ox on a plane before. Is that what?
No.
Is that what you?
that.
Horses' tails is man. Look,
I'm not even sure.
I know I've been
immigration-
eating oxtails since. Over here,
No.
and they got like a reservation somewhere.
Before I got about 10 years on him, and so he seen
Experience and wisdom.
I was. It was like, do you believe? Like, is that something you believe in?
And been corrupted
then-
since.
And I was doing photography, and I was just like, I don't know, like.
Getting rubbed, baby.
Hey, baby, you out here?
Mind you, we had no idea. Like, I had no idea. I was just a kid, and so
But it was trying to practice my English. I saw like,
yeah,
these gringos are here. Let me try to.
we ended up getting in contact again, right? But mind you, his 30-year-old. At my house, like down in. So then, like,
Before that, we bumped into each other. Some.
Y'all has to be out there traveling.
yeah. So no, but
you use your.
Paris.
London mentioned.
So
You might got the guts. Scoot up.
His ass. We form Voltron every time we come together. Hey, it's lions in the background. You can't hear them, but they there. But you got to be tuned in to get the.
this company Aura, and
Y'all invested.
So and then like. And I was like doing my shit there, and
yeah.
We've been talking about this idea.
Yep.
That's on our bucket list.
Yeah. Oh, hey, come on out there. And so, I like to be outside with the. We ended up in a mall. But Thailand at the end of October. The mouth is a mouth, but that's. Now pause that.
We do not condone.
Probably was cartel. But and there was literally he said those are bisons. Form them. So I buffaloes are bisons. So
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
If why this supply and demand? To bring you something over. I have a plethora of it that you don't. Exactly.
It's all good though. I mean,
You know what bologna? All a hot dog is. You know, or everything. Sausage. Sausage.
Well,
Nothing
y'all
like that.
Y'all don't stop.
On the real deal spill on ox. Ox is an animal. Like they tell you, when you. That's why they tell you never. That's why they talk about halal. When you fear that tension. That's why Kobe beef.
Mm-hmm.
An ox will, and this is how. You injure an ox, the stress or not, it poisons its meat, which is. Let me finish. I'm giving you the rest.
Come on.
So you got. Listen to me. To a luxury edition, but they all start in the same factory.
Okay. Around you in the meadow, and you eating your grass, and you. Water and you walking around, right?
Yeah.
And boom, a motherfucker. Because literally.
Yeah, that's
it's
what Kobe
still a
beef
motherfucker.
is.
Well, I mean, we're talking about our company. So, like, was
It's not like
It's just
So,
I'm just
but I'm just saying. But listen to me. Fried chip, brisket, beef ribs, all that. Hamburger meat.
There we go. Yeah. Well, why is we getting all this ox slander?
Because I'm not. So we got to. That's all that meat. Same thing. You can get. You put terror on an ox. Oxen, because it's not called oxen. I spend my the money to put these mother on after and just bring domestic that I can cut the shit and say
You just can't lie to the public like that.
Why-
You can't give it. I know somewhere in fucking America they got some goddamn ox sitting around having a. Over the plane, they probably kill him and take his tail and then fly the tail over. Cool Chinese
is real
restaurant on
oily.
8th.
Like
I've had duck.
Chinese duck, like
I've had duck. Of course, calamari, which is squid.
I think you got to move it to another table. I can't see.
I've been
I'm chicken
places
and
where
rice.
they've had. I've been there where they've had octopus.
Is it right to kill octopus? Damn near
I mean, who's
human.
seen
They're
the
a species.
octopus?
But that's just like dolphins.
A bear, open the door.
yeah.
Octopus was
Very
probably some
intelligent.
species that just went and lived in the thing.
No,
So
they're very
if you
intelligent.
not you talk about the halal and the fear, them niggas know like, oh shit.
I've seen. There's Latin
Restaurant. At least do that shit.
I would agree with that.
But you going to Mexico?
What have they ever
All they
done?
want to do is escape.
Great bites and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, right?
Exactly.
And now I can't get a little. I can't.
Also, sharks are not like It just became.
The wicked nigga got told in half.
I said quick. Been trying to get to me, so I throw my pole down.
One, they only operate.
Yeah.
So if you ever, if anybody, if any of your followers.
Off extreme shit, but I'll definitely be.
Like, I used
In Brazil?
yeah, red-tailed catfish get over. But natives down there, they do. I keep them. I
Lord.
type of red-tailed.
The casual.
No, their bodies.
The casual. Tried to go there, but
And my biggest one,
I got
I
Asians
grew
in
him
my
to
family.
2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Fit.
Eat an octopus.
It'll. Hey.
Lake Merritt down there. It's called the. And all that stuff.
Of course.
But I took him to Lake Merritt, and he was like. Like we live in
You're so used to it.
Want nobody.
I thought that until I seen an alligator in a while. So, but it's just been
You're
fun.
gonna have fun.
I appreciate it.
Great thing.
let's keep it real cold.
From your home base.
And America.
You need to go 2,000 miles
Two.
from you get 100. And them strawberry shits, the shit you.
Places like
You go to Puerto Rico.
Time you to death.
Hawaii.
Just important. Goes to the army. They done leave. Still in America. Because I've flown 3 times without YNs versus 100.
Side, right, dude? Like, oh. On a night.
Brazil, you don't.
See, that's what.
America, I was in Detroit one time, and we went to Chicago. Everybody starts fucking. Hey, y'all, it's just some fucking tourists. The police or some shit. Here
And do.
Yeah, I don't want to see no favela. Like here, okay, take.
They do have auctions. So. In South America.
They got
Now is like very. Now it is. They're like
I was. You go out there because you want to see the act. Because I'm trying. And then gangster shit.
So you
But
actually.
it's not like.
People that live in favelas are obviously. Brazil, you think. You know where they're located? A lot of them are in the police wife, right? But what I'm saying,
Tom
though,
Brady was.
and all that.
Exactly.
Like if you
get the authentic with the. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Like, to drink hip hop.
No one's beating.
I would like to not literally. Away, and I'm like, oh, wow.
This is where people look. Rainbows and sunshine.
You know, culture is like you can. You just like.
There, if who you those experiences because from so runs a favela, which is more so and they'll basically firefighters and they'll come are they
It's like off of like. Yes, somehow, and
like security? What now? Some of them are Gildas Pedras, right over there in. Live with the traffickers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the have a small business owner have a problem with another small.
To me,
In the motherfucking. I mean, and now your head blown off, and you don't
Know
his
myself.
grandma's knowing the
I don't even want to know what the fuck going on.
I'm ready to roll.
They certain favelas, like it was an Italian. She's with her husband. This kind of
You ain't got to understand the language of a cut.
And they were on national.
Our phones all have Google Translate.
Yeah, they.
Hey, you don't need Google Translate. Man with a
I
gun
don't want
is
no
yelling and
problems.
pointing.
Because
I don't want no problems.
they do a lot. Like they didn't really, but they shot her.
With guns are yelling at you and pointing.
I think they own. Country, your rules.
I'm like, oh wow, look at this, look at that. Your attention awareness
Keep
side,
it,
because
keep
like,
it.
I kind of like it. I feel home because like also where I'm from, like
Sort of like the Griselda Blanco of East Oakland.
Hey,
Like the
truck.
guy. I just call Tip because her ears to the street.
It keeps me on edge because last night
Right.
we were in the hotel.
that's
We
why
think
you
of them
went with
like
me.
Y'all at the Marriott?
yeah. Listen.
That I don't give a fuck who it is.
Listen.
They could be homeless. It's not nice enough to
Listen.
put people in.
We gave her a nice check.
What was the key words he just said? We gave her a nice check. So we gave her a nice check
I
and
remember
flew
that
first
conversation.
class. Oh, I got it.
I don't
I
want that to
understand.
come up to.
I'm out of touch.
Company has to be ghetto, but it was on
the
the ghetto. Downtown.
We had to switch rooms. I remember.
Here's my. I'm in the room. It don't fucking matter.
I told him to look at the
first class.
Like we've stayed at some. You in the middle.
Hell, I've been to I did it on principle.
Dog, throw that principle out the.
$130 ain't shit.
Now look.
Hey.
Gotta get a new because that's $1,000.
Halfway through the show, we've drunk over 100.
Because I can only drink low carb.
She
Why
only
are we
drunk
talking
out
about
of
that?
glass bottle water.
By that point,
Relax. Why are we?
I'm just saying. I don't know, baby.
You gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Do it right.
Okay. Bro, I'm amazingly petty. Get back. And so
Okay, so so Labor Day weekend. So you
too bad we could.
you looking forward to
Come on, Deshaun.
yeah. So we
Yeah. I want him to see. You know that.
Yeah.
So I know everybody
so
over there.
Some fun.
Hear that?
Not that I'm asking for a friend.
Hey, when I
In San Francisco or Pink Pool in San Jose. But because I say that, a proper touched, and it ended up actually being a broth. It's a brothel. I'm like, yo, y'all, this is not a strip club.
To see the dancers.
Yeah.
If I was Bishop Juilliard.
You guys got any?
They don't got BBLs in Brazil. They just out.
The culture, the talk.
They don't get enough BBLs. Go and they get that. They use that patient care scan. Very well maintained. So to really get the full BBL. So I heard.
Afterwards.
No, that's not true. I think what happens is
BBL. I've never.
BBL, right?
Dying
And
on the table.
if it gets infected, that's what. you can't now go to the doctor. So if it's go to the doctor, because I know a lot of women with BBLs and the ones who go get it, and then if it gets infected, so you sitting around with this
canker sore.
You from Brazil? How do you feel about?
of it?
Like Brazilians naturally also has like.
Because the natural is 42.
I
like oxtails and I like BBLs.
But I'm also from almost the border.
I like BBLs. I cannot lie.
I believe. I don't tell women I don't like unnatural.
No, go get your
whatever.
Hey, get your BBL, put on your eyelashes, do all that shit.
Hold on, no. What about the DDLs now? Because
I just saw some. I'm gonna say this. And this is just keeping it a buck.
Yeah. But
listen, they won't. Women won't equal rights.
I've never seen one,
so they can get equal levels.
But but they getting.
You got to be able to hit everything. They want to feel.
Man, you got so many nerve endings in your dick. That what if a nigga is injecting you or doing whatever, inserting some shit, and they hit. And whatever Jesus said that this is you better work with that shit, man.
You make shit work. Hey, you got fingers.
True. You could have 17 inches or 6 inches or 4 inches, as long as you like it. A lot of you motherfuckers out here fucking with women who don't like you or who ain't impressed by you or look at you like, I guess you'll do. And then you wonder why you can't satisfy and make her happy because fuck all that other shit. Elevate yourself. Y'all fellas, I'm gonna give y'all some real game. Posing, if you can't get choked, where you at in the world, all that, work on yourself to the point to chase where you supposed to be. Know that they're available. So work
because of the climate.
I'm sorry. I abort.
Love and Shorty choose me, and then a nigga.
Okay. A green flag, a red flag. But what?
I mean, like.
They see you and be like, I see you player. I don't know. type of
Niggas
signal.
getting socked in the mouth.
That
Don't touch. You do.
answers.
Do what you do, but don't touch me.
Based on that,
As long as
shit,
you
and based
got
on that, when you come to the club,
And she touches herself at 3 a.m. Like, ooh. That perimeter.
give off the impression that they just tolerate. Voice. You say that, man, she truly does. In that position, you need to go reevaluate. To achieve some shit. It's just like with your what you gonna try to kids and your kids was to the point that I used to get sometimes. Not as epic, so I would be disappointed in me. Really? So if you ain't
no need to rely on a woman like you have.
This is closest. Here in America, it's a lot of men that settle.
So I'm not here to
Like,
debate.
hey,
He's settling for him.
If
You're never gonna achieve your true. Not
Yourself as well,
for
but
hey, blood. So now he ain't got a girl.
exactly.
But Ian, as one of the
I feel you.
aspects. Raised in such dysfunctional environments. We don't even know that we're not making things happen.
But when do we get?
relationship.
But I
just
think
like
that's
that,
like
you break the
unrealistic
cycle.
sometimes. Like
Yeah,
it's just
but
like
don't
just
we-
like.
I'd be mad when I see the women.
But if she's, but even if she's elevated, I think they're doing a lot, and
Yeah,
want to
that's
be
true.
praised for the bare minimum.
I get the psychology behind that. Hold on. Get it from the woman. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm
You said no.
No, I don't believe. I'm not.
At a certain
I
point,
don't
we
know
are.
if we hearing you
No,
completely.
Thank you.
A good person.
Disagree
No,
slightly.
I can only feel like it's been deeply rooted in fucking until I'm probably in my mid. Consciously say that. Does that mean you go around breaking hearts?
Now I'm technically middle age. Damn. Never really crossed that nigga mind. I literally had a melt. I'm where I'm what. One of my folks called me, and I literally thought about some shit, but what the fuck is wrong with you? About this minor thing, that venting that I went 2025. But I can conceptualize things. I can. And I got to thinking, and I was erratic too, because I was like, but I.
Yeah.
I'm a grandfather.
Actions, but you have to put more thought. I think you need to deal with that.
I don't even understand why I'm fucking
You
tripping.
got no-
He can resurrect himself and be like, oh,
You need to let it fuck you up so you can
and
get
deal
through
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Show me an omelet that
I
was
did
made.
that.
Because I do have empathy
Yeah.
for people, but I'm tired of. I've been
We
through
do.
a lot of different, and I know everybody's
that's
different.
not
I know
like
people
that.
process shit differently. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
of course.
naive to that, but I'm just.
You
I
have to
basically
stop letting
want us to get our little Wakanda together, our little and
hey,
those motherfuckers.
We'll
like,
pick
still
us-
dealing with
pick
that.
ourselves up
yeah,
by our
yeah, y'all gotta
bootstraps.
stay away because y'all poisoning what we got. Because
pick
you
ourselves up by our bootstraps and say, you know something, regardless of about the situation, but there has to become a point in life where you say, you know something, despite what I have been through, I will succeed.
Exactly.
I will.
But this all I'm gonna say on the matter is that I'm a relatively strong person. In fact, there's a people have built whole foundations off of me, so I'm very that. But that's one aspect that a lot of people that's even close to me don't realize.
And it's okay
But I
that you're
project
broken.
strength.
But here's the thing. You just got to have somebody in your corner, in your square, in your circle that you can be vulnerable. Because us as melanated men, we're not allowed to be.
But yes, you
society.
are. But
No,
you
we are. No,
but
listen.
I-
I'm giving.
bruh,
I'm giving the.
society- Sorry.
I'm finna bring him up to speed. So that whole generational curse of boys don't cry, niggas cry in the car. We've battled and took on that fucking fight forever, and we've suffocated ourselves with that shit. But at the same time, it's okay to be vulnerable. Men can cry. Men can overcome, and men can be emotional. It don't make you a bitch. It don't make you a sissy. It don't make you a punk. It don't make you none of that shit. It makes somebody that you can be able to take off the mask, take off the costume, take off the everything, because you. I'm giving you all opportunity to crush my world. I'm just hoping you don't.
No, because you have people in your life.
You're my
That's what that means.
I lost my pawpaw, nigga. I cried on that plane. I don't give a fuck what people are doing because I know what it is. But like, I just feel like still, and like I said, I'm only speaking about our community because I'm a part of this community. So this is not a comparison to another community. Think of and whether that's this or that, like I'm so like that
because
shit is so.
We base shit on.
And I know y'all grew up in a generation
opinion.
that was totally different, so I'm not even comparing our. Like I know in the 70s, 80s,
as a whole, we base shit on. Man, what the block gonna think of me? And the trivial shit, as you look at our adolescence, first day of school, you had your. Everything for the first day of school. You had everything ready. You couldn't be wearing no Willy Bobos, no.
You get away with Tom McCann's though.
I'm saying you. The opinion of other people. Even though we masqueraded as self-love, because you know me, I like to dress. I do.
Through my mother's funeral, because I could not afford to let. like that.
Okay.
And now here it is.
But
My
you
mother
felt
been
that
gone. My mother been gone 13 years. If I hear one of her favorite songs, I'm still 13 years later affected. But at her funeral, I could not let niggas see me cry.
But why?
It's easier to live it and like
You can put
and holding this.
you got a damn.
At least
And there's a hole.
You just got a hog in there.
No, we was in Istanbul. No, we was down there at my boy's wedding, right? And then one
Yeah,
morning.
teriyaki chicken in Italy.
Lie though, when I go to where something at, I like to eat the low. But no, but look, we was I feel you. Like I want the local dish. I don't want you because
Give me the cactus.
but
with
we
the-
was in
You
Italia.
really know how to cook.
Like
Yeah,
his brother,
I
like,
remember.
and I told this nigga, look, I'm getting emotional now because I can't
Yeah.
because I realized. Parents probably didn't start off so great, but then they got their act together, and this nigga has been. You don't know what it was like, nigga, in '88,
Nah,
nigga,
yeah.
like.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
what
but
they
like, no,
Yeah.
it's just
So
Everything
But
is
you
different.
basically your
I'm the
experience.
younger, like
That's the thing that it's natural in no matter what spectrum or side of the coin you're on in that growth, whether you're the youngest, the middle child, the oldest child. This moment of their life.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now,
If you're a parent at 22,
Well, my
it's a lot
kids-
different than being a
Oh,
parent
yeah,
at
yeah,
41.
their experiences,
exactly.
they started
Like,
off
that's-
the
that's-
same,
yeah, that's-
but my ability to do shit has increased with my age. A nucleus of anything you want, you got.
So,
So
oh.
I get it.
I bring that up to say, though, to finish the story, was that I was talking like how Chuck was almost just talking. Stop being soft and this and that, and I'm saying these words. You know what I'm saying? And then he starts crying, right? And I'm just like,
blaming on the yak.
oh shit, like,
Yeah.
yo. Now I was just like, holy shit. And I was like, bro, you gotta watch, because you really gotta watch what you
Everybody-
tell people.
Because
you really hurt
everybody
people
goes
without
through
even.
their 24 hours. It's different. Everything. The commercials are different. The sponsor is different, and you have to understand that everything
That's
I've
wise.
went through. And
They
we
might
can say
take it differently.
you could take the hardest motherfucker. Whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. It's Swamp Fox, Carolina, whatever. You can take the hardest motherfucker from there, and I. Hardest motherfucker from anywhere,
Michael Jordan.
and you can put them in somewhere. shit to somebody there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Mental.
But so before we head up, once again, I want to thank both of y'all for coming out here.
You could find me at Anthony Marca, Anthony Marca. Yeah.
And you can find me. It's You're actually like on the process of like all the designs and branding of the of
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
we are
So-
very excited at the moment.
So yeah, we're starting tomorrow.
NFL, man.
11 years in the NFL, and
All this where we were talking about like coming to this documentary about DC because it's like that's why we are excited because like it's an inspiring story and we are doing this like with
substance. You getting
So,
the meat potatoes.
we'll
and
be
shit
flying to
behind it.
Cleveland on Tuesday to be with them. They're getting ready to play the Cincinnati Bengals
Okay.
for Week 1, and then we'll head with them to London.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Town business. Raiders.
So we're looking just forward to it, and thank you, DC, for
Yeah.
choosing us to film your documentary, and
Appreciate
we're
it.
excited to.
One
we're
thing I
excited to-
love about
we can-
documentaries is you ever good that you sat there and watched it.
That's what it's
That's
about.
how I
That-
judge
yeah.
a good documentary because, like, there was this one
nature.
that's called this and that, and I was sitting there really watching that shit on PBS. So I didn't Google it and found out that it's rated as the #1 documentary of all time. But I was like, it's about a random dude,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's another one. Some shit that I would normally not give a fuck about, but a well-made documentary will have you sitting there watching it and learning about some shit. So a
the
good
art of
documentary,
storytelling.
in fact, some stuff that
Interesting,
you're
yes,
looking for.
but it's very interesting because it's I'm sorry, but because at the moment we are like so fast on the quick things that we look and we don't really get like sentimental. Person that we are so off and distance with all like this.
But it's a totally
social
it's a
media
person
and
you would
this, yeah.
never meet in real life.
But you just feel it that like everyone is like we are all humans, we are all like the same, and their story like we can.
Quick question.
Are we done with Tyler Perry?
Fuck.
With that type of film
I mean,
and
Tyler
black
Perry-
women?
no,
No, I'm
Tyler-
talking.
no,
I'm speaking
y'all
towards the
talking
black
about
women.
all
Tyler
night
Perry-
No, no.
Tyler Perry is
Yeah.
good.
It's just.
Mindless entertainment,
Okay.
and to
Playing
see
black
him
women
come
to
from
be
where he came
fucking-
from to here is an inspirational story. So I'll always support him, even though sometimes I find some of his content to be kind of redundant.
Okay.
Seen Hoop Dreams? It's a documentary about some kids
Basketball
going
players?
in
Seen
Chicago.
that, seen
Playing
that.
If you've
basketball.
never seen, so for every Tyler Perry, watch some Hoop Dreams, or watch some doc. Farrell Films, a.k.a. the Vice President of Global that vibe.
Yeah. I'm Deshaun. You can find me at Cognac_Confessionals on Instagram. Cognac Confessionals on Facebook and YouTube.
That's Lori.
But more importantly, you can find me in the bosom of the universe because that's where I call home. You
And
motherfuckers
special
get
shout
that
out
at
to
3 in the
Tiffology.
morning. Shout out to Tiffology. Because the courts is closed on Monday, so you have to be there till Tuesday.
Good reminder. Let me put this back.
Be sharp, be smart, you know.
Late night.
Yeah.
Yeah, late. So y'all be safe. Take care.
Tell yourself out too.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
All right.
remember, nice
They
guys.
letting me up out of there.
At the end of the day, true, but not true. But now it's time to say goodbye.